Good morning, Patreon subscribers. We'll look at the dollar yen because it's of note. We're 50-50 and it was going to be our trade of the day, but we're just going to monitor it. So the thing that I'm looking at is the SLC at 138.01. And note that the stop loss clusters are both identical in size as well. So we're not only 50-50, but those sizes are identical. So 138 and the one below is at 135.95. They've gone long, so that's really interesting. However, the buyers are in control. They're profitable traders, so we can take these guys off and then we can see they've gone long. So they're currently getting paid a little bit here, so that is interesting. We might get the crossover and then it could be a trade to the SLC. That could be our destination, which is quite a long way away. So that's of note. Note that EU was 50-50. We could still be, yeah, we are still 50-50. So possible 104.20. It's 40 pips away. It's not that far. 106. Like an interchange here. The sellers are in control. Yeah, it looks like they're short, isn't it? So it's going to be a very interesting day today. So they're getting paid there. So I think we're going to see this come up and UJ come down because of that dynamic line, and we're going to get the 21 moving average signal as well. So this is probably going to induce shorts. By doing so, they're going to sell it, and then we're going to get the buy up. So that's of note. Okay, so an eye on EU. I don't know about pound because we had that horrible London fix shenanigans yesterday. 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock UK time. They really pumped price, and then it dumped. And they coincided some news event at that time, but in fact they just wanted to probably flush out some dumb money and then get an order in to sell. And they just created a news event just to give it like a an explanation. But in fact they just wanted to pump it so they could dump it. We are a buy. Sellers are in control. SLC above is 121.56. One below is 121. And AU, large stop loss cluster below. They moved their stops. Did you see? One below is at 66.29. One above is 67.21. We are a sell, and they've gone long. Sellers are in control. So it looks like we're probably going to come and get that. So that's, got to be careful. I think that's likely. We're going to see a little bit of a mismatch, I think, in EU and AU. Then let's look at the dollar Swiss. And we shouldn't really be going up because of that. And we're quite sideways. So it might just want to get that stop loss cluster. 94.70. 50 pips away. It's possible. And the one below is at 93.20. So the buyers are in control. However, we really shouldn't be coming up, but it might just want to get those stops first. It's not that far, is it? And then we can come down. We saw some sellers come in here on this drop. See that big node? So the sellers came in there. So if we go below 94.12. It'd mean that these guys who just entered just now would get paid, and that would be unusual. Normally when they enter and they sell, price should come up. So that's a level of interest there, 94.12, and it's probably going to come up just to screw those guys, and then we can maybe fall. So I'm going to do a video on the FXSSI.com indicators, but I haven't decided what today, but we need to do something that begins with D. Or perhaps if there's nothing to do with D, then we can do an E or F. But I want to go in alphabetical order, and it takes us up to Christmas. So EU up, UJ down, dollar Swiss up, and AU down, like I say. But I'm not sure about the pound at all. Yeah, you've got to be really careful. They're selling it ever so slightly. Possible down there, isn't it? 120.97, 30 pips, and that's that. So be really careful, and don't forget there is a trade of the day, but it's just monitor, and we can see how it did as well. So I'm not sure about it at all, but we can definitely monitor it and then observe, and then that way we can see, can't we? and see its performance. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you guys soon.